Hello. So this is the video about I'm just reviewing the today's study. It's not like tutorials. The purpose of this video is to improve my explanation skills and also English. So that's what I'm doing. So let's start. So this is the code I have. The result looking like this. So what I needed to here is I needed to separate the color on the left side and the right side. Left side is gray and right side is uh, blue. And if you hover this image, you get login and sign up. And if you click login, you get login to questions and answers, and you get you get a box of user input of two of them. Once you press cancel button, it disappears. So that's basically what this website is doing. So let's explain the code. So to divide into layout, I made a layout left and layout right. On the layout left, uh, I use the absolute position because it's based on the position of the layout main, so it's absolute. And then height is 100% and width is 50% because it's taking half space of the layout main. And left is 0, top is 0. Oops. And background color is light gray. And right side is taking the with 50% again and position absolute. And this time is taking 50% because it wants to be placed the half space. It wants to be placed right half place. And then on the left side contents, I wanted to get the DDM, which is like a menu icon. So I made a menu icon image and um, yeah, so this is the section of the DDM. That's a lot. So what it's doing here is it's making uh, mm, the key thing here is this is positional relative because you want to put this box right after below this box. So this box needs to be absolute position. That's why this is relative. And once you hover DDM, this is the image, and it turns the background gray. DDM list UL means that it's accessing div of this one and the list and unordered list. So it's pointing the unordered list, which is login and sign up. So once you hover them, this one become block, which means it appears here, none to block. Uh, and this one is accessing inside of unordered list. So it's specifically saying like login or sign up. This one or this. And once you hover it, it turns gray. So that's what it's doing. And this is leftward. There's nothing special here. It's just absolute because it's the parent of this is, I think, the left side page. Let's see. Left word parent is, yeah, layout left. Um, okay, which one will I explain? Left, no, layout right. Okay. So what I'm doing here is adding logo, which is this one for some reason. I mean, for a reason. The file name is different. I just did it on purpose. So, and I'm separating this letters to test out. Like this is smaller size of text and this is bigger size. Even if it's in the same div, it can be different if you use like span or strong. Um, yeah, this is pretty much it for the right side. So let's explain this pop-up thing. So how do you pop up? As once you press login, this display time become blocked, so it shows up. And this Z index is like 1, so that it appears on the top of other contents. And inside that, you're getting input of username and password. And this one is label username. And this is the input. This is password label, and this is the input box. And then you have cancel button too to make this box as display type as none so that it disappears from the page. So let's see CSS and see what's happening. For body margin 0, the purpose of this is to get rid of the white space around the corner. Apparently body has like a margin of 8 pixels as a default. So if you don't get rid of it, the color of it, the div doesn't fulfill the whole page. Pop up. So the default as at the start it's saying initially it's none. And position is absolute because it's based on the layout main, which is position relative. Oh, this one. This is where I'm positioning the contents, this pop-up box at the center. And Z index, as I explained, it's when you use Z index higher value than the other contents, other elements, then it's displayed on the top of them. Pop-up contents, font size 20, bold, center 30, nothing special. The user input, so absolute 10. Yeah, so that was it for this review. So that's how I made this page. Okay. Also, yeah, today I have done all this code, and tomorrow I'd like to review the operating system. Like, I'm I'm in the middle of reviewing that class, and I really need to go over it again, so I'll review that.